there's some quartz inside the granite, and quartz has some rather interesting properties, like the piezoelectric effect. If I take quartz crystal and I squeeze it, I can generate electricity.
For 4,500 years, the pyramids stood in silence, guarding secrets no one could explain. But now quantum AI has cracked the code buried deep within. What if everything we knew about the Giza Pyramids was wrong? Stay till the end, because what's been uncovered was never meant to surface. And it changes everything. Whispers from the stone. For centuries, the Great Pyramid of Giza has loomed over the desert like a silent guardian, its colossal presence defying time, logic, and even gravity. While textbooks call it a pharaoh's tomb, something about that explanation has never sat right. Now, thanks to a groundbreaking leap in quantum AI, the world is learning that this ancient wonder may have been hiding something far more profound than royal remains. Built over 4,500 years ago, the pyramid continues to baffle engineers and historians alike. No detailed construction records exist, and ancient Egyptian texts remain eerily silent about how millions of limestone blocks, some weighing over 50 tons, were lifted and aligned with astonishing precision. Primitive tools, wooden sleds? The math doesn't add up. Legends whisper of sacred blueprints handed down by celestial beings, with alignments pointing to stars rather than tombs. Some believe the builders were tapping into knowledge lost to history, geometry, astronomy, and energy systems beyond modern understanding. Over the years, theories piled up: hidden shafts, secret chambers, rooms that may have never been touched by light. But it wasn't until 2017 that science cracked open the mystery. Using muon tomography, an advanced form of cosmic ray imaging, researchers discovered unexplained voids inside the Great Pyramid. Massive, symmetrical, and completely sealed off, these spaces hinted at something waiting to be found. But no one could see inside, until now. Quantum AI, more powerful than anything we've used in archaeology before, is finally decoding what lies within. And according to early reports, it's not just architecture. It's not just relics. It might be a message, or a mechanism, left behind by a civilization that understood the universe in ways we are only beginning to rediscover. The stones are whispering, and now we're finally listening. Enter the quantum mind. The secrets of the Great Pyramid were sealed behind stone and time, until something far more intelligent than any human mind came knocking. Enter quantum AI, when not just another machine, but a fusion of artificial intelligence and quantum computing, capable of processing data in ways that blur the line between logic and intuition. What would take a classical supercomputer thousands of years, quantum AI can compute in seconds, thanks to the strange, unpredictable world of quantum bits. In early 2024, this revolutionary technology was turned toward the sands of Giza. It is rumored that it began with Project RA, short for Reveal and Analyze, a collaboration between MIT, Cairo University, and IBM's Quantum Division. Their goal to apply quantum pattern recognition to reprocess years of forgotten satellite images, thermal scans, and ground-penetrating radar data that had previously been dismissed as noise or error. The result? Noise turned to whispers. Whispers turned to patterns. Buried anomalies, previously hidden in the static, started to take shape. The AI wasn't just analyzing, it was learning. Fed thousands of architectural blueprints from temples and pyramids across Egypt, the system began identifying patterns invisible to the human eye: faint shifts in temperature, subtle inconsistencies in electromagnetic readings, and, most astonishing of all, repeating geometrical alignments deep within the Great Pyramid, unaccounted for by any known design. What made this even stranger was the origin of the AI code. Initially developed to decode complex cosmic signals from deep space, the same system was now identifying symmetrical interference patterns inside Giza's bedrock, signals that shouldn't have been there. In its latest run, the AI found non-random electromagnetic fields echoing from a sealed section beneath the king's chamber. These weren't natural formations. They pulsed at regular intervals, like a heartbeat. One chamber stood out, flagged with a 93.4% confidence score for housing a geometric structure unlike anything cataloged in Egyptian archaeology. Not just an object, but something with active properties, possibly resonant, possibly powered. A separate team from a quantum lab in Canada partnered with Egypt's Ministry of Antiquities to run verification models. Their conclusion was the same: anomaly confirmed. Not a fault in the scan, not a fluke in the system. Something was inside, and whatever it was, it didn't match any known material signature. Quantum A, I had just redrawn the map of Giza, and what it found suggests the pyramid was never meant to be just a tomb, but something much more advanced. The question now wasn't if the structure was hiding something, but why. Discovery of a resonance core. The quantum AI's detection of a strange object inside the unexplored void wasn't the end, it was the beginning. When researchers ran resonance simulations using the AI's 3D reconstruction, they uncovered something even more bizarre. This wasn't just an empty space, it was a frequency chamber. According to the model, at the very center of the void sat a smooth, capsule-like structure made of a material that didn't match known granite or limestone. But the real shock came when the chamber's acoustic behavior was tested. The internal surfaces appeared tuned to resonate at exactly 432 Hz, a frequency often linked to altered states of consciousness, ancient spiritual traditions, and natural harmonics of the earth itself. What kind of ancient architect would tune a stone room to such a precise vibrational pitch? Using quantum resonance mapping, the team discovered that the walls weren't simply reflecting sound, they were interacting with it. Some frequencies were absorbed entirely, others mirrored with mathematical precision. It was as if the stone itself was programmed to manipulate vibration. One revived theory, long dismissed as fantasy, returned to the spotlight: that the pyramid was not a tomb, but a giant power plant, harnessing harmonic frequencies from the earth. The idea, inspired by Nikola Tesla's early experiments with wireless energy and vibration, suddenly didn't sound so impossible. Traditional Egyptologists scoffed at the claim, labeling it pure pseudoscience. But physicists on the team weren't so quick to laugh. To them, the evidence pointed toward a form of vibrational coding, possibly meant to transmit, store, or even generate energy using the planet's own frequency signatures. Whatever its purpose, the chamber was engineered, not carved by accident or ritual, and its precise tuning raised a haunting question. What was this ancient device meant to awaken? Materials that shouldn't exist. As Quantum AI delved deeper into the newly uncovered chamber, the data it retrieved shook the scientific team to its core. Using AI-enhanced spectrometry, a hidden shaft within the void was scanned, and what it revealed shouldn't have been possible. Embedded in the stone were traces of tungsten and iridium alloys, both known for their extreme resistance to heat and corrosion. These materials, however, were never part of ancient Egyptian metallurgy. Even more baffling was the mineral structure. Under high-resolution modeling, it showed microscopic layering and interlocking patterns, indicative of nanofabrication techniques. Technology believed to be barely within reach today, let alone 4,500 years ago. But the real shock came when the AI flagged a hollow capsule embedded within the chamber wall. This sealed object, previously masked by dense stone, was found to contain organic residue. However, the isotopic ratios of carbon and nitrogen inside didn't match anything known from Earth. "We're not jumping to conclusions," one researcher from Cairo cautiously stated, "but the signatures don't lie. This could be extraterrestrial biosignature data or artificial life built to survive epochs." Inside the capsule, Quantum A1 detected faint low-frequency electromagnetic pulses, still active. These waves seemed to serve a preservation function, possibly keeping the contents stable over millennia. If verified, this would confirm long-standing fringe theories that the pyramids weren't just aligned with the stars, they were connected to them. Not symbolically, but physically, functionally. The Great Pyramid may not just be a monument. It could be a vault, a relay, or a beacon. Something left behind. Not entirely for us or by us. And now, with Quantum AI decoding the silence of stone, it appears the Giza Pyramids weren't just hiding history, they were hiding something not of this world. AI deciphers the pyramid's true purpose. Following the discovery of non-Earth materials and possible biosignatures, researchers asked the ultimate question: why was all of this hidden inside the Great Pyramid? Quantum AI offered an answer that shattered conventional understanding. By reconstructing the entire geometry of the Giza Plateau using satellite data and laser imaging, the AI confirmed long-debated theories. Yes, the three pyramids align with Orion's belt. But it didn't stop there. When the AI applied deep space triangulation algorithms, it found secondary alignments pointing to specific exoplanetary systems, including star clusters recently identified by NASA's James Webb Telescope. Then came a mathematical shocker. Encoded into the internal structure of the Great Pyramid was a golden ratio spiral, one that not only echoed Fibonacci sequences, but also mirrored quantum probability wave patterns, used today in quantum mechanics to describe subatomic behavior. But the most bizarre discovery was etched deep within the hidden chamber's walls, markings nearly identical to qubit array formations, the foundational logic grid behind modern quantum computers. Carved thousands of years ago, these markings appeared to represent a stellar map written in quantum code. The AI interpreted the entire structure not as a tomb, but as a cosmic communication array, an ancient system designed to send or receive interstellar signals, possibly in a language only a quantum system could understand. The implications are staggering. This wasn't a monument for the dead, it was built for the stars. A structure programmed not with prayers or rituals, but with astrophysical precision. And as AI continues decoding its mysteries, the evidence points to one chilling conclusion. The Great Pyramid was designed to connect Earth to something far beyond it. A global lockdown on secrets. Just days after quantum AI unveiled the stunning findings from within the Great Pyramid, everything changed. Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities abruptly declared a classified data embargo, ordering all international teams to cease public disclosures. Access to the inner chamber was revoked. The digital feed from the AI system was cut. Members of the Project RA team reported mysterious data corruption, with entire segments of thermal maps and electromagnetic readings erased without explanation. Power fluctuations began occurring exclusively near the pyramid. Multiple researchers documented sudden equipment failure as if an invisible force field were disrupting electronics. Things turned darker when independent journalists who began linking these discoveries to recently declassified UFO disclosure documents were quietly removed from their investigations. One journalist's entire online archive vanished overnight. No trace. Meanwhile, both NASA and DARPA issued vague statements about ongoing observation and scientific interest in the pyramid's energy emissions, especially the low-frequency EM pulses detected by the AI. This sparked fears that the findings had crossed from archaeology into geopolitical warfare. Whispers emerged that powerful governments had known fragments of this puzzle for decades. Were these global players suppressing ancient truths? Had the pyramid been part of a long-buried intervention program? And if so, who intervened? Theories began circulating that the Giza complex was never meant to be fully discovered until humanity had reached a technological tipping point, one we've only just crossed with Quantum A1. Now, instead of celebration, we face a chilling silence. The world's most ancient structure may contain truths not meant for the masses, and someone or something is working overtime to keep those truths sealed. The Giza Pyramids weren't just hiding something, they're still hiding it, and someone wants to make sure we don't find out what it really is. What happens next? The capsule, embedded deep within the pyramid's hidden core, is now set for examination in a high-stakes international mission, equipped with quantum-guided robotic arms and AOR capable of molecular-level analysis. The team will attempt to open what no one has touched for over 4 millennia, but unease lingers. Some scientists warn that this act could disrupt not just historical understanding, but global belief systems. What lies within may not be ancient relics, but forgotten technology, or worse, information not meant for us. Quantum AI simulations show branching futures, some illuminating, others catastrophic. The pyramid may be more than a monument. It may be a test, a signal, or even a vault placed by entities far older than human memory. Quantum AI simulations show branching futures, some illuminating, others catastrophic. The pyramid may be more than a monument. It may be a test, a signal, or even a vault placed by entities far older than human memory. Global debate intensifies. Open the capsule and risk rewriting reality, or leave it sealed, forever wondering what our ancestors or their visitors left behind. One final enigma remains. Did the builders design this for us, waiting until we reached a level of intelligence that matched their own? The choice is ours, but once open, there may be no way back. The secrets hidden beneath the Giza Pyramids are only beginning to unravel. And if what quantum AI has revealed is just the beginning, the world might not be ready for what comes next. Is this the discovery that will rewrite history, or a warning we were never meant to uncover? Stay tuned for more jaw-dropping revelations. Like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss what's revealed next.